Welcome back to another sick, cool, awesome podcast. That's the name of the podcast. I'm here today with Cassidy
Woo!
Crane. Let's
Yeah, that's
go.
true. And I'm here with Evan Lang.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck
Those are
yeah.
our names. All right,
What's
let
your.
me give you. So Evan has not been looking at anything in the
Yeah,
season. I've
yeah,
been kind of paying attention.
yeah. All I know is
Um,
that I've seen, like, the draft board, and I know Cassidy has two out. Like, I saw that you had at least
yeah,
one.
it's
You
so
told me a
fun.
second ago that you had two. I didn't
Yeah,
know. I didn't even
it's
know that
so
you
much
had two of
fun.
your people out.
It's
But
so much fun. It's
I
so much
also
fun.
did remember that Isaac was first out because I thought that was really funny.
It was. It was funny.
So
Um, so okay, they've had six tribal councils so far. But one of those tribal councils was like both tribes are going to go to tribal no matter what.
okay,
So it's been like five immunity challenges, I think, if my math is right. And so there are the two tribes, which is DSOS and Erolzin. With DSOS, I just found out stands for Denison Survivor Amazing Survivalist. Is it awesome? No, it's amazing. It's survivalist, which is fine. Um, and so, fun fact: Erolzin has lost every single challenge.
wait, which group lost every single challenge?
Erosion.
Erosion. Ah, you hate to see it.
They lost every single one, even the reward ones. They lost everything.
That's
They lost
not
everything.
good. That's not good at
No.
all. Oh my
So
gosh.
like,
Wait, I'm looking at the thing right now. Are they Neo Rock now?
mhm.
Did they
So they
change
just did
names?
swap.
Okay.
So it just swap just happened last
Okay.
night, I
Okay.
think. And so they now have new tribes, which thank God because erosion it was too much. It was too much. Watching it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
painful.
Oh my
Um,
god.
like the only tribal that DSOS went to was the one where both tribes were going to go no matter what, and it was like an individual immunity challenge. And the only person that they voted off was Brian, who hadn't said a single word to anyone in the server at all.
There's always like three of them.
There was only
There's
one of them, so I'll give
no,
him that.
it's
But
usually one. It is usually one. You're right. Sometimes it's
obviously, during
two.
our
Three's too
season,
many. Yeah.
look, our season back in the old days, obviously people were less involved, but um, yeah,
Yeah.
so they only like got rid of like one person that was never going to ever say anything or submit anything. So it literally didn't. It was almost like they didn't even have a tribal at all.
Wait. I might be misremembering. I think the person who did that for season one was also named Brian. I might be no. I
What?
think that might have been us. Like I think that might have been season two. I think there was another Brian who was like fully absent and didn't say
I'm
anything.
looking in. Okay, so it wasn't in season one. I
It might
see.
have been season two.
Oh,
I could have
immunity
sworn there
challenge.
was a ranking. Yeah. I feel like.
Do I have a
Oh, I was
voted
thinking of
off?
Bobby. I was thinking of Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby. Bobby did say some things. He did fall off, but he
It
did
was.
start off strong.
Did he? I thought it was like three challenges in that he started talking. I
Oh,
might be
I,
wrong.
he talked at some point. Like
Yeah.
he did
At,
participate once
hey, you
at
know
least.
what? Bobby spoke at some point during some of the challenges, and that's a true podcast fact. And you'll love to see it. So I'm glad we found that. I could have sworn they were named Brian because I feel like I definitely would have made Brian David Gilbert jokes.
I feel like you would have, which is why I don't think that there was something there.
Oh, that's a good point.
Like I don't remember the jokes.
Did I make Brian David Gilbert jokes
Uh,
for Brian this season or no? Because if I didn't, I'm
I don't think
disappointed.
you have
Yeah.
maybe, but maybe not.
Hey, if
So
you're an audience
Bob,
member, rewatch episode one right now and tell us in
and
the
just let us
comments
know.
below if I said anything about Brian, and we'll see
So,
where it goes.
looking at season two, Bobby got voted out. He was tribal council 6, which is like right after swap.
Yeah.
I think. And I remember Claire was somebody who didn't say anything,
Yeah.
and Charlie, I think, said like like one thing. I don't
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm thinking back on it
Um,
now, and I'm trying to remember like like just the first couple tribals are always like the funniest ones, I think, because there was someone in
I
our
mean,
team. There's someone on our team.
Jake Curtis.
You already know where I'm going with this. Someone in our team
Jake
was
Curtis.
like extremely active in our group, and Lillian and I were both immediately like, "Hey, this person absolutely deserves to be on here. Like they're definitely cutting their own weight. They're not just absent. We're getting them off first." And it was Jake. It was Jake.
It was it.
um,
Yeah.
and I think yeah,
What's
like
really
eventually
funny
I got
is
a. Oh, sorry. You can go.
what something that was funny was like in the pre-launch chat, he sent a really bad meme, and I think Thomas Ferris like replied to it and was like, "I hope you get voted off first for that," and then he did.
I think that's the reason we were like, yeah, we're gonna get him off first.
That's
I
so
fully think that is
funny.
the reason of like, that was a really bad meme. We're just gonna cut the ties there.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go.
And then
Wasn't he
later
in your
on, there was like,
apartment?
what? Yeah, he was in my apartment.
Didn't he like
He was
with
in my
your egg
apartment
making
helping
thing?
us make the posters.
And you made a bunch of eggs.
And we made a bunch of eggs. Well, I don't think he was. Was he there? I don't know if he was there for the eggs. Unless we had multiple
Um,
egg nights. We might have had multiple. I don't remember if we had egg night. Well, we did. We definitely had the one for like the scavenger hunt.
hmm
I remember that because it was me, Lillian. I want to say Charlotte, not Charlotte.
uh, oh my God, Margaret.
Margaret. It's a similar name.
Close
And it
enough.
was it's a close enough name. Yeah. And who was the fourth? I know who it is. I just their name's escaping me. I think they're
Oh
in
gosh.
this. I think they're in the season 6 chat somewhere.
Was it Isabel?
It might have been. Yeah, it was Isabel. It was Isabel. So it was us four, and we made a shit. I think that was the first time I cooked a full dozen eggs at once. And
Midnight
I'm pretty sure they did give us a bonus point in the scavenger hunt for that, which was really funny.
for the eggs. Yeah,
Yeah, we got a
which
bonus point
was
for
so
that, and we
unnecessary
got
considering how
yeah,
much of a wash that was.
yeah. That was a wild time.
But
We climbed up a snowy hill, and like once we reached the base of the hill, then that's when I slipped and fell. And then Isabel also in the
oh
process of like parking to downtown, and I think we ran into you while
yeah,
doing the scavenger hunt.
yes,
In the process of us going into the stores and doing that, Isabel got a parking ticket.
hmm
So that I
because
think
she was parked the wrong way around,
she was parked the wrong way around, and we
which
got
is
a
such a
bonus
stupid
point for
reason
the
to get a
parking
ticket.
ticket. Yeah. So we got two bonus points. One was for the eggs, and one was to pity Isabel's like us having to like spend real life money on helping Isabel pay for her parking ticket. I hope we did chip in. I don't remember 100% if we did. I hope we did chip in because that was
We'll
cause of
pretend like
us.
you
Yeah,
were,
we're
like
gonna
you were, like
pretend.
let's hope and
Yeah, we're
pretend.
gonna pretend that I did help because I hope I would have. But what were we talking about again?
Oh,
How did
so
we get here? We were talking about Jake. Yeah.
yeah, Jake. But then okay, so that all happened where erosion got absolutely rolled over. It was quite bad, and then and then what happened? Oh yeah, they had swapped, and so there are now two new tribes, and now they're actually it worked out well. They're doing scavenger hunt right now, so
Okay. Oh, there you go. See, this
they're
is
off.
a
But
relevant. We know what's going
it
on in the
it was
show
relevant.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a relevant thing. Oh, and the first hidden immunity idol dropped, and Jacob found it.
Okay.
I wasn't really paying attention too much, so I didn't like do the clues myself. A lot of it was mostly like in person stuff in terms of finding things out, so I couldn't have followed along anyway
Yeah.
unless I like drove to campus and did that. But I think that that would be frowned upon by
Yeah.
Campo, so
That would be
I
yeah.
didn't do that.
You're allowed.
Imagine that
We
I'm
all
just like wandering
past
around.
past guild presidents are allowed back for one weekend a year. Where it does
And that's
it's not like a this guy outdid college or like peaked in college. We're allowed for a
hmm
weekend in Nottingham without having to worry about that, so it's fine.
yeah. Yeah, I
So,
went to guild karaoke last week,
oh,
so
wonderful.
I
Hey,
this past weekend. So I guess that was my
first
weekend.
first 2 years after you graduate, you're fine. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
the first 2 years
And
you're
then
you're
after that,
good.
it's like you gotta chill
Yeah,
out.
after that, it's like,
Uh,
who is this fucking guy? Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, there are a few things that like. I'm I'm trying to find the balance,
yeah, yeah.
but
Like
definitely won't
Bad
be
Ogre
there
and
every
DenCon are
weekend.
absolutely were allowed there no matter what, because we
hmm
like it's mostly an alumni event anyway. So those
Yeah,
were fine, but like you can
at least
show up
that's what
to
you
like
hope.
yeah, like I think I showed up to one. No, I don't think I ever showed up to a non Bad Ogre event post grad.
I showed up to this past guild because it was karaoke, and also because like there was like something going on. It wasn't just like a random night, and also because I had just moved back. So like everybody was
Yeah,
anticipating my arrival into the state of Ohio.
there you go, there you go. The,
hmm
can we let's just give a shout out to the current exec board of the Denison Gaming Guild. We're not talking about Survivor
Yay!
anymore. We're not talking about Survivor anymore.
Yay, gaming guild!
I don't know
Yay,
who in your
gaming
I don't
guild!
remember off the top of my head who in your term did it, but whoever came up with the idea of a guild formal is like I don't know how we never thought of that.
That was Nora. That was Nora.
Like
That was
fucking
Nora.
genius idea. Shout out to
I
Nora.
know. I
Shout out
know.
to
Like
Nora.
she was. It was crazy. Like I. It was literally the best idea ever. Honestly, guild formal was so fun,
Yeah.
and we. It was so cute. People were like asking people to guild formal. It was a very fun matchmaking process too,
Aw.
of like trying to get people to go with each other. It was so high school. I loved all of it.
Fantastic.
It was a great
Fantastic.
time. I hope they do it again this year, but uh,
They better.
beyond my reach.
Also, other guild news that happened was Luke's fundraiser event.
Luke's Desert Bus.
I was only able to show
Luke's
up for the
Desert
end
Bus.
there, so I never actually got to donate to Crash the Bus. I'm still planning on
Mhm.
because I think it was just fully for guild, right? Or was it to an actual
Yeah,
charity?
it was just for guild.
Yeah, I was planning on donating at Bad Ogre anyway, so I'm not too fed up over
Yeah.
missing the like crashing the bus moments, but I'm
hmm
glad
Yeah.
that it fully happened. That like I
It was
saw the
that's
I
just something
saw
that
the
he wanted
post
to
for
do last
that.
year.
I saw the
hmm
post for that and I couldn't stop laughing when I was reading that.
It's something that he's been wanting to do for a while, and he asked me if he could do it last year, and I was like, maybe we'll see, yeah. But then we never really got around to it. And but he made it happen during his tenure, so I'm glad.
It
You
being
know that
specifically
post of
Desert
him,
Bus is so funny.
the post of him posting it, like has 39 stars.
Oh my god.
It has the most stars of everything. Like
Oh
I think that like second place is like a post of me when I posted the exec board when I was elected president, and I posted the picture of the five of us. So there were six of us
yeah.
technically. Um, yeah, I yeah, it's crazy that has so many stars. I guess it makes sense because he did
I
literally
mean,
at everyone, but
yeah,
still,
it is. It's also like he fully dedicated an entire weekend to
yeah,
just like, and
the
it
bus.
like it wasn't even like a well he's gone for or driving for an hour, crashes for an hour. Because when I came in, it was like during
hmm
the nighttime section,
Yeah,
which I don't think happens till like 5 hours in.
no, he had many of those. Yeah,
Yeah,
where he was like, I think you might actually start during the night and then it goes into the day, but either way, like he definitely had very long stretches of cratching of driving the bus, especially like in the middle of the night.
Like,
Um, yeah, he when I went to go karaoke, Brennan gave me a 20 and told me that I had to donate before I left. So before I left, I came up and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm heading out tonight. Good to see you. Oh, by the way, go crash that bus." And I
there you
threw the
go.
20 down.
Fantastic. You'll love to
Uh-huh.
see it. You'll love to see
You
it.
love to see it.
I was
You
talking
love to see
to
the bus.
what I did get Cruz's permission for this, but I'm planning on running
Okay.
a another game show at
Oh,
Bad Ogre. So, yeah,
hell yeah.
bring it back to the old roots. Am I right? But one of the
Yeah,
categories is Cruz.
I know Cruz.
Yeah, one of the categories, and it, like, would it be like full, like, the theme of it is like the comically impossible, like, Jeopardy thing, like, trend.
Yeah.
And one of them was just going to be one of the categories was just things only my friend Cruz knows. And then the
Like only
first
he knows or things about him.
only things he would know, like, in the room. So, like, question one was
Oh,
fully going to be what's his phone number. And I
I
got
know
permission from him to dox him on a stage. So we're all good.
everybody's texting Cruz.
That was the goal, was get people to start texting Cruz for the answers to future questions.
Oh, that's funny.
But he's also
Hey,
going to be
Cruz.
there, I'm pretty sure. So, like, they're just going to be incessantly
So,
calling him anyway,
mm-hmm.
which is really funny. But like,
If yeah, that would be funny. Just like texting Cruz. Hey, Cruz, this is Cassidy. What's the answer to this?
yeah,
I thought for a second I thought it would be like trivia about Cruz.
yeah. Well,
I
that one
know that
is.
he his job is he tunes pianos or he's an apprentice to
Yeah.
tune pianos.
Now he just full on tunes pianos. Yeah.
He
He
graduated.
graduated. Yeah, so he just actually works for them now. But like,
Wow.
I
Well,
remember another one
here's
was going to
his
be just
piano.
what is Evan's favorite musician, because Cruz knows that. I don't think anyone else in the guild Discord does know the answer to that. So
I I honestly I don't think you and I have ever talked about
I
music
mentioned
besides that.
them one time in the general, but I don't think anyone really noticed.
Mm,
So
I think the only time that you and I really spoken about music was that time at Guild where you and Malcolm had a nerd off where you were like playing different Pokemon songs and then like you guys were shouting out what they were without like looking at what they were.
yeah, I think I switched eventually to Ace Attorney. Was the I can usually do the Ace Attorney hurdle in like 1 second. Speaking of, let's
Yeah.
just do a quick turnaround for the Ace Attorney hurdle.
Okay.
Last time it was able to pick up audio when I just did stuff, so maybe it'll be able to pick this up as well. So we'll see, I suppose. If the song is
Okay.
heard, then fine. If not, it's just going to be a real awkward silence here.
What if we get copyright claimed because of this?
So I don't know if any of the people in here heard the song. I'm gonna stream it for you actually, really quick.
Yeah, because I can't hear it.
Yeah, yeah. So you
Okay.
should be in here or be able to
Oh,
get
the
in here now.
hurdle.
The hurdle, the Ace Attorney hurdle. Like, I can figure out most songs within the 1 second
Hmm.
on, like, from like all, like,
Okay.
at this point, 9 Ace Attorney games.
Hmm.
So let's see what we got here. So I did play it once before you came in, and I wanted to double check it.
Yeah.
That's Pearl Phase theme. Oh no, is it the okay? No, that's got to be the second game. Yeah. Okay. Easy.
This is what it's like being friends with Evan Lang.
We did it! Wow. Okay, we gotta pause it there for copyright, but yeah.
Great job.
Sometimes I do get it
Oh my!
wrong, but like
I
the
would.
fact that it's like a solid 80% chance that I get it in the first second.
My cat is meowing. I apologize to the viewers and the listeners.
Yeah.
Elton, shush. I know life is hard for you.
Yeah. If you're a
He
cat,
likes to
shut the
stream. It's his
fuck up.
favorite hobby. It's his favorite hobby. He loves to stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what?
Is there anything that we want to talk about?
Anything?
Do you have anything that you want to talk about today?
I I am now. Fun fact: I got my Halloween costume.
Hmm.
You know what it is
Oh
already, I
yes,
think.
I
It
do.
accidentally shipped to Wisconsin.
That was what shipped. Okay, you
Yeah,
did
so
tell me that something had
I
shipped,
think I
but you
told you
didn't say
about like,
what.
hey, my package is to Wisconsin. My old landlords are like, no, we don't ship to people anymore. You have to come pick it up. I got them to ship it over, so we're fine. So it's not
Ha ha ha.
we don't hate Wisconsin anymore right now. But that was really funny when that happened. But you know what I'm
Hmm.
going as. We all know it.
Yes.
A stinky, smelly rat. It'll be great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
What are you doing for Halloween? Do you have Halloween plans?
I have like 3 different Halloween parties.
Wow, you're so
My
popular.
my brother's having one. My mom's having one. And I'll show you pictures from the one that my mom hosts because she only does it every other year because it's too hard to do the amount of decorating she does for it.
Oh, that's exciting.
It's very cool, and I can barely open my bedroom door without hitting a bin. So it's fantastic. And
That'll
then
be fun.
one of my friends is also hosting one.
Hmm.
So nothing for Halloween proper though. So besides that, you know,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good time.
Oh, spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing yet because my plans the past couple of years have been Guild Halloween. So now I'm like, I wonder what I'll do. But we'll
Hey,
see.
you're still in the 2 years that you're good.
I am in the 2 years, but I feel like I gotta cash in on my like guild events. Like I just did one,
Yeah.
to do one the
Yeah, but
same
the
month.
Halloween one was like a big one for you, you know? That was your
It is a big
event.
one. That was my event. Now it's Ethan James. I'm so
Yeah.
excited to see what he'll. But we'll
Yeah,
see. I'll
maybe for
possibly
this
join
one
him.
the Room remake's gonna be out. I
Oh
doubt
my
it by
god,
now.
wouldn't that be nice? I don't think so,
I don't think it's
but
gonna
because
be
it's
out
like
because I don't think a
too.
release date's been released yet, and it's not gonna be.
They wouldn't just drop it with like
Yeah.
no warning.
How far is
I
it
wouldn't even.
actually in the dev cycle there? What's the IMDb thing say?
Hey,
Remake of the
listen,
Room
please.
doesn't say on the actual thing. What does Wikipedia say about it? At a live Q&A in May 2024, Greg Sestero revealed the film is still in
Yeah.
post production and should be finished imminently.
Shout out to Greg.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny
Shoutouts.
that he's the only one reprising his role.
I don't think he's reprising his role. I think he's playing. Yeah, he's playing Chris R.
That's so funny. That's so
No,
funny.
it's Brando Crawford is Mark.
That's, that's hilarious.
But yeah, dude, shout out to Bob Odenkirk playing Johnny in The Ring
Yeah.
Returns. That is
No, that's
so
gonna be
iconic.
absolutely
That is
insane.
iconic.
Hmm.
I think we talked
Absolutely.
about that at a like at DenCon last year, but
Yeah.
like the fact that they're making it and full like it's not like whatever like Birdemic 15 that's being made where they know it's a joke. The fact that they're making it and making it as serious as possible is the best way to redo it
Yeah, I think so.
because it honestly
I'm
makes it
excited.
funnier.
I really hope they still have the picture of the spoon in the background.
Yeah. Oh, they
That's
better.
really what I'm
They
hoping for.
better. Like
Like,
if they don't have like the same like drinking game stuff that you can do to the room,
hmm,
not a drinking game guild,
yeah,
a sober event. Don't drink in guild.
don't drink and go. But people do drink to the room. Not us, but
People do
people.
drink to yeah. But yeah,
Man, I'm pumped. Oh, I was given a podcast idea today for something we can do. We can play a game.
all right.
Um, so now that the tribes have merged, there are they have new tribe names, and we were talking about how bad one of the new tribe names is, and that you and I could like rank all of the tribe names. I feel like there's too many to actually rank, but we can give like our general vibes on all of the tribe names.
Like for
I have
every
collected
season,
them
are
all
you saying?
for us. Yes, I've collected them
Ooh,
already.
that's a good. Like we can do either ranking them or do like a tier list kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah. Shout out to Sarah with no H, Sarah Benedict, um, for giving us this idea. So I
fantastic.
sent
Yeah.
you all of the tribe names that have ever been, and I've been around for all the seasons, but there are ones that'll be new for you. So,
Listen,
yeah, like when.
I was gonna
Mhm.
put like R2 in S rank, and like
Uh-huh.
this might be a next podcast thing because it would take a decent amount of time to get through it all. But I can tell you right now,
Yeah,
Soup is the best one.
I agree, and I think soup is the best one, and I think not dumb is the worst one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
could do
think
this next
Erosion
podcast,
trying to
but
come back with Neo Rock is a good play. Not
see,
dumb
I'm
is
not.
like
I
it's
think
not dumb is dumb. I will
it
say.
is dumb. I think that the person who came up with Neo Rock was somebody from GSOS because like when they were put into new tribes, like when they were originally put into tribes, it was Rock, Tribe Rock, and Tribe Roll, and then when they were swapped, they were just given New Rock and New Roll, and so they came up with Neo Rock instead of New Rock. Oh, I forgot to put it's in all caps like this. So I accidentally messed up the.
All I'm
So
saying
it's in all
is
caps.
like
Maybe that
it's
helps it.
fine, but you could have easily just been like New Rock Jazz. That's her name.
So real.
You could have just gone with Jazz and it would have been sick, and then you could have had the B guy and it would have been sweet.
The B guy. Yeah, I well we can do the full game next time,
Yeah,
but looking at like the list, I think soup is probably the best.
yeah. I
Oh,
love
and this is
Soup
their
already.
flag. This is their flag. It's just an MS paint of soup. So
Honestly,
bad.
Soup
And
fucks.
then this is the Italy tribe flag.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, this is a great experience watching right now for just us and not for
Hmm.
anyone listening to the podcast right now.
Yeah, we're
So
looking at the emote.
yeah,
I was sent it to Evan.
yeah.
You guys don't need to see
I
it. It's
very
okay.
well could just put the images in, but I have made the choice not to already. So
Okay, perfect.
yeah,
So Soup's flag was like a poorly MS Paint drawing of soup, and then Italy's flag was a poorly MS Paint drawing of the Italy flag, but sideways. So it's green on the top, then white, then red. I think
yeah.
both of them were made by Aurora, actually,
Okay.
because Aurora was in
Honestly,
both seasons.
yeah. Let's
Somebody
go.
can fact check me on that, but
Beautiful. So yeah, I think we'll do. I think next week or next podcast. Who knows? We kind of forgot about it for six tribals, but we'll remember further now.
look, I was moving. It was a whole
Yeah,
thing.
you were busy. I full forgot as well. So like, yeah,
I
but we're
like
gonna remember now.
I remembered, but I was also moving. So that's my excuse.
Yeah,
Now I'm unemployed, so I don't have any excuse
I I know the feeling, man. I was unemployed
then.
fully for like a full, yeah, like 6 months after I quit at Epic, and
I
I
think
was just stuck in Wisconsin unemployed.
my aunt is gonna have me work for her like part time, so at least I'll have some income. But something that I said to Evan before was if I had a nickel for every time a gaming guild president moved across the country to get a job that was paying really high and thinking, wow, this is going to be great and this is going to be like, my life now, and then got burnt out after like, like a couple of months. How long were you there?
5 months, and I never got out of training.
Okay, I was there for 3 months and I never had training. So,
Okay, there you go.
got burnt out after less than half a year, and then had to quit, and then eventually move back to Ohio and move back with their parents and be unemployed. Then I would have two nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened
For sure.
twice.
And on that note, I think we're
Man,
going to end the podcast there because I think we've been going
yeah.
for what, a half hour?
Really?
Just about.
Already? We can blab. We really can. We need
Yeah,
to
we can
record more
blab.
of these.
We went. Yeah, we can. Yeah, recording. I think we just fully hit a half hour. So, but yeah,
Wow.
next
Okay.
next podcast, I love the idea of doing that tier list, so we can definitely do that.
Okay.
And then we should
We'll do
get
that next time.
on. And I think for episode 4, we should just get however many members of staff is possible to just do a one shot. It'll be great.
For episode 3 or episode 4? Yeah, we
Episode
could do
4.
that.
No,
Okay.
no,
I'll
that would be a whole episode. That would take a bit of
Yeah.
prep. So
That'd be too much. Okay.
yeah,
I'll message people. If you're
yeah,
on hosting and production, expect a GM soon, potentially. Not everybody on production, but everybody on host, I
yeah,
guess, would probably make more sense. But
yeah.
I'll message people.
We will message everyone that we can. Uh, and if you say yes, you are in, and I don't care if we go way over the amount of players that we can handle. We're gonna see how it goes.
Okay,
So
I'll message them for you.
yeah,
All
all
right.
right, all
Thanks
right.
everyone.
Thanks everyone for watching. It's been a pleasure.
Or listening, because it's a podcast.